We've got some unfortunate but not unexpected retirement news this evening as Boston Bruins goaltender Tuukka Rask has called it a career. We'll discuss coming right up. Hey everybody, so we've got some big news this evening regarding the Boston Bruins as goaltender Tuukka Rask has officially retired from the NHL. There was first talk about this last night when Fluto Shinzawa put it out there that the Bruins were not expecting Rask to come back from his most recent injury. And I guess today it made it official that was correct. He's not coming back again. He had been trying to return from offseason surgery and obviously missed the first half of this season, was attempting to make a comeback with the Bruins, was attempting to kind of take that one last shot at a Stanley Cup and trying to go on a deep playoff run this year. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen. He is not going to get that last shot that he wanted. His body just not holding up, not responding. He, obviously was injured again, and it looks like he is not going to be able to play in the NHL anymore. So it's a really sad way for a great career to end. Now, Tuukka Rask is a very polarizing figure in Boston sports. There's a lot of people that really like him. There's a lot of other people that really don't like him. He put up great numbers throughout his career, was a tremendous goaltender, but the knock against him was always his inability to get it done in the big moments, to come up clutch in a game or a series clinching game, or to actually go all the way and carry the Bruins to a Stanley Cup. When they won in 2011, Rask was not the starter. He was the backup. Tim Thomas was the starter. So that's always kind of been held against him by a portion of the Bruins fan base. But there's no question he is one of the best goaltenders in this modern era of the NHL. He's one of the best goaltenders in Boston Bruins history, and he put up spectacular numbers throughout his career in a Boston Bruins uniform. And it's just really sad to see such a great career come to this kind of end. I mean, if we look at Tuukka Rask is done, he's only 34 years old, but he started 544 career games for the Bruins, won 308 of them, finished with a 2.28 career goals against average and a 921 career save percentage. And those numbers are absolutely outstanding. And, to kind of put it into perspective, his save percentage over the course of his career, 15 years in the NHL, is 921. Dominik Hasek, who's thought of as one of the greatest goaltenders in NHL history, had a career save percentage of 922. So Rask is right there with an all-time great. His numbers speak for themselves. He had a fantastic career. Now, he never won a cup as a starter. He obviously was part of the 2011 team as the backup, but he wasn't able to go all the way as a starter and win it, and some Bruins fans will forever hold that against him. But he had a great career, and it's really unfortunate to see it come to an end because of an injury like this, and not on his own terms, not because he was ready to go or ready to hang it up, because his body literally cannot do it anymore, cannot perform in goal anymore, and that's just really, really sad to see. This also puts the Bruins in a tough spot as far as goaltending is concerned, because they're back now to just having Ullmark and Swayman. And one of the biggest positives when they brought Rask back originally, number of weeks ago, was that gave them three legitimate, reliable goaltenders, and that's the kind of goaltending depth that you want down the stretch and into the playoffs, so that if anything were to happen to Swayman or Ullmark, they would have a third goalie, and they would, be able to have a reliable fill in there. And now they're back to just Swayman and Ullmark. And if anything were to happen to one of those two guys, I mean, next in line is either career minor leaguer Troy Grosnick or never played in the NHL before Kyle Kaiser. I mean, there's not much else there as far as goaltending depth for the Bruins. So this makes me wonder if Boston's going to have to go out and find another third goalie just to have some organizational depth there. Otherwise, you know, if something happens, let's say Jeremy Swayman pulls a groin and is out for 4 to 6 weeks, or Linus Ullmark tweaks his knee and has to miss a month, Bruins would be in a really tough spot as far as goaltending is concerned if either of those two guys were to go out. So I'm back to being a little bit concerned about their depth between the pipes now without Rask. But that's a decision that's going to be made now by Don Sweeney and the Bruins front office. But this is about Tuukka. Tremendous player for a long time. Great goaltender. One of the best that has certainly ever worn a Bruins jersey. And just really, really unfortunate and sad to see his career end this way, where, you know, he's trying to come back, trying to fight for that one last shot at a Stanley Cup, one last playoff run, and he's not able to do that because of this injury. So wishing him all the best in retirement, and certainly hoping that, you know, he can progress in his life after hockey, and that, you know, he can find happiness in whatever he does next. But, you know, it was awesome to watch him for so many years. Great player, great guy off the ice as well. And it's unfortunately come to an end for him as far as being an NHL goaltender and playing for the Boston Bruins. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, links to our merchandise store, memberships, and donation links down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys soon.